and Christy Rosario. And the man in charge at the sound of the bell, Mr. Jerry Cantu. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 161.6 pounds. Wearing solid black trunks, he brings a record of 4 wins, 2 defeats, with only 1 draw. 2 of those victories coming by way of knockout. From Sarasota, Florida, Darryl Chiseled Jones. Introducing out of the red corner, he weighed in at 162.4 pounds. Wearing white trunks with red and green trim, he brings a perfect record, 4 wins, no defeats, 2 victories coming by way of knockout. From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Javier, Milwaukee made Martinez.
Chief second. Hey, that's it. Right here, his trunks are a little high, so right here is legal. Same with you. Gentlemen, you were giving your instructions in the dressing room. I want a good, clean, hard fight. You will obey my commands at all times. Touch him up. Good luck to both of you.
Javier Martinez, who, much like our opener tonight, Mireles, was a fighter who won the Olympic trials, and he had a really solid amateur career. He's 4-0 now with 2 knockouts at age 26. Darryl Jones, he's 32 years old. This is only his 8th professional fight, but those shoes, they're nice. Some shiny shoes like that, little patent leather action. Southpaw out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, wants to be only the 2nd ever Milwaukee-born world champion, the first since 1922 when Pinky Mitchell was the first ever welterweight titleist. Imagine that, it's been a minute.
Southpaw versus orthodox fighter. Martinez been the southpaw. Look for him to get control of the lead foot, get his foot outside to be able to land his backhand. And for the right-hander, orthodox fighter, look for him to try to do the same, to land his right hand, his power hand.
You can already see early in this fight who the better skilled fighter is, and that's Javier Martinez. But you see Darryl Jones, he's trying to look for a shot. He's trying to understand how fast Martinez is, trying to figure out his range so he can try to get some shots in there. But you can tell right now Javier Martinez is heads above Darryl Jones.
Martinez started his career with 2 unanimous decision wins, first against Jonathan Burrs, then he switched over to Robert Garcia in his corner. This will be his 3rd fight with RGBA. He beat Ransford by decision, then it's been 2 knockouts against Billy Wagner in the 1st round and Calvin Metcalf on May 22nd in Las Vegas on the Ramirez-Taylor undercard. So he found something there. We always talk about what a busy night Robert Garcia and his team is going to have tonight. He'll be in here multiple times. But this is a guy at 160 pounds. It's a weight class he's not used to having as he digs to the body there.
Oh, yeah, and he got the attention of Jones right there. Jones stepped back and took a little breather. Those body shots had a serious effect on him.
And Javier Martinez, he's a smooth fighter. He takes his time. He doesn't rush anything. So he gives the appearance like he doesn't hit hard, but he's got heavy hands. He can punch.
The corner continues to call out body shots from Martinez, and that one shook Darryl Jones. He bent his knees a little bit. That may be the key for the victory tonight, as now he goes downstairs and upstairs, and Darryl Jones, he goes back with a right counter.
Yeah, he went down back to the body because he don't like those body shots that Martinez is putting on him.
I was hearing on the Tyson Fury broadcast that Lennox Lewis and Andre Ward kept saying sometimes when you get hit to the body and you forgot about going to the body, it reminds you to do just that.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
And Martinez being vicious to the body. We may see some of that tonight in our main event with Emmanuel Navarrete, who's got his eyes set on dominating the featherweight division.
Estoy apenas experimentando lo que está en 126, pues es la tercera pelea apenas, que tengo todavía para dar un poquito más de tiempo 126 y después, como te repetí hace un rato, yo no quiero irme a 130 y después volver a bajar a 126, es todo un caos. Yo creo que lo mejor es hacer lo que más pueda en 126 y después retirarme a 130 ya con un poco más de experiencia y con físicamente ya más fuerte, más trabajado.
The big question with Navarrete, and it happened at 22, it's happening at 26, where he's been champion in both divisions, is the weight. He has trouble making weight because he's not very disciplined when it comes to diet.
Man, he like to eat the pizza and the tacos and everything over there in Mexico, man. And I asked him, I said, man, why don't you get a nutritionist? And he was just like, no, I like to do it my way. I like my food. You know, he's a guy that loves his food, and he don't care if he struggle making weight. I guess it's something he used to.
I guess that you can get away with that when you're younger in your years, but at some point your body rebels, and that's when the trouble comes, when you dehydrate yourself, you can't recover, and it pays dividends, or you have to pay the piper in the ring.
Yep, your chin becomes weak.
Watch your heads inside. Watch your heads inside.
Oh, it's easy.
These are heavy shots from Martinez. Again, he's not the fastest guy. He's quick, but his shots land heavier than what it may seem. You can hear it, the punches, and you can see the reaction from the opponent when they land to the head and to the body.
The punch that I'm looking for from Martinez is the right hook, the lead right hook. There it is right there, as I'm saying it. Oh.
There's that right hook to the body from Martinez.
Oh my goodness.
He's just chopping down Darryl Jones.
That shot right there, that right hook to the body was placed. He could have just threw it in there, but he placed it and kind of turned it over, and it landed right on the side of Jones.
And that set up a right hook to the chin from Javier Martinez, who you can see his growth fight by fight.
That's the punch right there that he's missing right now, Bernardo. And you're going to hear us talk about this probably every telecast, because it makes things so much easier for any fighter in any weight class to set up those beautiful punches that Martinez is throwing to the head and to the body. Get the right jab out there. Don't just walk to the opponent. Give him something to look at.
Also, I want the fighters to understand that you just got to just use your left hand or your lead hand just often. You know, left uppercuts, left hooks, change levels with the jab, switch things up.
See the veteran Darryl Jones, he knows how to survive. He's taking some good shots, so he's tough. But you see him rolling. Good shot right there. That got his attention.
More than got his attention. Stanky legs.
You can see Martinez lining him up just like he did in his last fight. There's a nice right hook that Jones takes. And once a fighter kind of nods to you, you know you got his respect. And you get the referee, Jerry Cantu, saying, show me something or I'm going to stop this fight. But the legs of Jones do not look steady with 20+ seconds left here in round 2.
Jones is tough. Jones is tough. He could have laid down, but he tried to get a shot in there himself. It didn't land, but he tried.
10 seconds, top of the bell, 10 seconds.
I think one of those punches woke him up.
We've seen it. One puts you to sleep, one wakes you up.
Yes.
Time.
All right, when you have a young fighter who is digging to the body like Javier Martinez is, I think that bodes well for the future, because that's something that's usually learned later on.
Ooh, you know me, I love body shots. That's one thing that I talk about throughout the broadcast. Dre talks about the jab, but I talk about the body work because I think about the long haul. I wasn't a guy that was extremely powerful as far as punching goes, but when it goes to digging down to the body, weakening guys, that's how you do it. You dig down, beautiful 1-2 piece right there as Jones is walking forward, but you dig down to the body, you're gonna weaken your opponent, you're gonna take some of the steam out of their punches, and you have a better chance of knocking them out as well, catch them with a chin shot. You're gonna bring those hands down.
Robert Garcia in the corner saying, I want you to switch it up. I want you to go downstairs, but I want you to bring it upstairs. And just vary your punch output as round 3 gets us going here at the Pechanga Arena in San Diego, California. Darryl Jones comes out popping the jab, but it's all hitting on the gloves or forearms of Javier Martinez.
these are the perfect step-ups for young fighters on the way up, where you don't necessarily have a fighter that can beat you offensively, but they're tough. And they're not going to lay down the first time you hurt them or hit them, and they're going to fight back, and that's what Martinez is getting tonight in Darryl Jones.
Quality rounds that help you in your development for later on in your career.
And it's not just a physical test, Bernardo. It's a psychological test, again, to know that, hey, everybody's not going to go the first time I hit them.
First scheduled 6-rounder for Javier Martinez out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Nice counter right hand and then a left hook downstairs. And man, you said it right, Andre. Darryl Jones, he's got heart, and he came here to put on a performance because he could have found a place to lie down, and he hasn't yet.
I was hoping that he did.
Yeah, he's outgunned right now, but he's tough. And you haven't matured or gone to that next level as a young fighter until you've hit an opponent and you think to yourself, what's keeping him up? Why hasn't he dropped? Until that happens, you haven't really graduated yet.
Wow, that right hook to the body is just working for Javier Martinez. We're used to the left hand to the liver, but here it's Martinez digging to the solar plexus in the rib cage. Ooh, three-piece downstairs, and you can see Darryl Jones huffing and puffing, trying to catch his breath. How much of that is Robert Garcia and his philosophy?
A lot of it is. I mean, if you go down to the Robert Garcia gym, I've been down there. You know, it's like a farm over there. You know, they just keep developing really good tactical fighters, sometimes pressure fighters, most of the time pressure fighters, I would say. As you can see, Martinez marching forward. He can do a little bit of everything. I know this guy can box off the back foot as well. But right now, he's dominating this fight right now against Jones. Just marching forward and digging down to the guts.
Now focusing his power upstairs after going downstairs once again. Oh, that's another three-piece combination from Javier Martinez, who's got Darryl Jones in trouble in the corner against the ropes.
See, he's hitting him with his best shot already. What he needs to do is he needs to change the tempo on his punches.
10 seconds, stop at the bell.
Martinez needs to let those hands fly and get the referee to come in and stop the match.
All right, Andre, you're a jab man, but you also appreciate that this man is going to the body consistently.
Oh, I love the body work. I don't know what Tim's talking about. That right hook right there, it wasn't a hard shot. You know, Martinez has long arms, so he just started with the jab, and he just reached around the arm and the guard of Darryl Jones and just whipped it in there. May not look like it was hard, but Darryl Jones felt it.
Robert Garcia says you have to put the pressure on. You've hurt him several times, but then you don't attack him. I want you to go after him when you hurt him. Come on, show me your power. Sit down on those punches so you can generate power. He's not at your level. Come on, he's skinny. You feel good?
Let's go. You got to do more than one punch. More than one punch. Let your hands go. Let's go.
Been a dominant performance from Javier Martinez so far through 3 rounds. That was a bell for round number 4 alongside Timothy Bradley and Andre Ward. I'm Bernardo Osuna. Mark Kriegel joining us at the desk to talk about multiple topics this evening as we lead to our main event, Emmanuel Navarrete against Joet Gonzalez. And that snapping jab from Javier Martinez, doing well to set up those body punches against Darryl Jones, or maybe it's the opposite way. The body punch is setting up the jab.
I like what Tim said in the last round, that when you have a fighter in Jones who's taking everything that you have to deliver, you got to switch up the tempo, you got to switch up the speed and get something in there. Get a punch in there that he doesn't see or that he thought was, you know, gonna come one way, but it comes another. You got to switch things up.
You know, you can, being on the receiving end of that, you can get used to the cadence. You can get used to the power of what he's throwing and dishing out. You see the punches coming. So if you change the tempo up with speed shots, you might get something there. You might surprise him with something.
Tim Bradley, he's a lab professor. Now he's a music teacher talking about cadence.
One more thing. One more thing. You see those body shots he's throwing?
Yes.
They're not having a big effect because he's not digging up in the guts. It's almost like he's slapping them. Now, if he comes up, change the trajectory of the punch, he'll do a lot more damage.
That solar plexus shot did have an effect because that's a different angle that he was going after. And now you see Darryl Jones trying to come back with something of his own.
See right here, this is where he got to get busy. See, he letting him off the hook right now and letting him recover.
There's that shot to the solar plexus once again. But that's what Robert Garcia said. Where's the follow-up shots?
I think Martinez is still a little gassed from those first 2 rounds. Didn't throw very many punches in the last round. You could tell he was kind of taking a round off. And he had Jones hurt briefly, but he didn't open up like he did in the first 2 rounds. Good shot right there because he's still trying to get his win back.
Oh, my goodness. That's the one that digs into the body.
But then he look at him. Stop admiring your work and get to work.
There's a 3-piece once again from Martinez. And you're right. When he lets his hands go, it changes the fight completely.
But it's discouraging for a young fighter when the opponent doesn't get the memo.
He just got clipped with a left hook that's buzzed him for just a split second. Martinez
Jones did not get the memo. He wasn't supposed to be fighting back in Martinez's mind. He wasn't supposed to take all these body shots and head shots. So it's a little bit discouraging. You can see Martinez saying, bro, what's happening right now? Didn't you get the memo?
Yeah, it's kind of like Wilder Fury. What's keeping you up at this point? Nice straight left from Javier Martinez. Finds the target. But Darryl Jones, he came to fight. He came to take some shots and deliver 1 or 2 when they're available.
That was a close round. 2 more rounds like that. Give me 2 more rounds like that.
Just more body shot work from Martinez. Beautiful solar plex shot right there. Came out wide, he came up. Beautiful angle right there for Martinez. That's what I'm talking about. Bringing those shots up. See the left hand, the right hand down, the lead hand down. You can become overconfident when you're having a ton of success inside the ring. You can't get caught like that, falling asleep. All it takes is 1 shot that you don't see. Martinez took that shot well. But Jones, that was a beautiful shot landed for him.
Robert Garcia said, chop him down to the body. Come on, you got 2 more rounds. First time that Javier Martinez has been past the 4th round. He stopped Calvin Metcalf in his last fight in Las Vegas on May 22nd in the 4th round. So he's in uncharted territory. Round 5 of a fight, and he goes straight to strafing that body with a right hook and setting up those shots. But here comes Darryl Jones. Giving him a little dose of his own medicine.
Respect to Darryl Jones, fellas.
He tough, I'm not gonna lie.
He's extremely tough.
He's tough.
He earned every dollar tonight.
If it was UFC, you give him a bonus, man, you know, just for standing in there and taking that kind of punishment.
Absolutely.
He ain't getting ain't no bonus. He ain't win.
Oh, nice left hook. Uppercut there from Javier Martinez. And there sets up a nice right to the body once again from Martinez. The legs are shaky from Darryl Jones, who connects with the right of his own. And here goes Javier Martinez, trying to put an end to this fight against the ever-tough Darryl Jones. You ever have those tough skins when you were a kid? Those no, I'm too poor.
Were on the.
No, man, they had like pads on the knees. You weren't poor enough, Tim.
Nah, I ain't never had pads on my knees, bro. Sorry about that. You
could not tear through those, man.
So we're trying to say that that's what Darryl Jones is.
Yeah, he's tough as nails, man. Y'all got to go to the Sears Roebuck catalog to get those, but Darryl Jones can get all the body work he needs right here because Javier Martinez, I mean, he is just putting in work.
And Martinez can get Jones out of there. You just got to hit him with the right shot in the right spot.
He's going
That's
for
it. The legs are shaky once again. It was a right to the temple from Javier Martinez, who once again steps it up, digging to the body. Darryl Jones is protecting the head, and he still goes with a straight left hand and is a punishing performance from Javier Martinez here.
That's exactly what he got to do.
Then the fatigue sets in, and then you have Darryl Jones buy some time by pulling a veteran move, by talking to the young fighter and trying to back him off with his words.
Jerry Cantu, the third man in the ring, was speaking to Darryl Jones as well, saying, you got to show me something. Jones looks at him and says, I'm in this.
I think Martinez is going to use the rest of this round and get his win back, fellas. He's a little gassed.
He unleashed everything.
Nice left uppercut from Martinez. Fifth round in the books, and once again it favors Javier Martinez as both fighters go back to their corners with fatigue on their faces.
Hey, wait.
Can you not see that the referee is there just waiting for you to put it on him to stop the fight? All you need to do is throw a flurry and he'll stop it. Come on, man. Can't you see that? It's easy. Just throw punches, man. Let your hands go. They don't even have to be hard. Just keep throwing punches. Just throw straight punches and the referee will stop it. I'm telling you. It's only 3 minutes. Come on.
Show me something, Darryl. Show me something. Huh?
That was a conversation between Jerry Cantu and Darryl Jones, who let him know that he was still in this fight. I got you. I know what you're talking about.
Should have hit him in the mouth at that time. I got you. Yeah, you didn't. I got you.
Too fatigued, Tim. Too fatigued.
I know. He unleashed the hellacious combination like Jones is doing right now.
See, now Jones sees the light at the end of the tunnel. He knows it's the last round, and he knows Martinez is tired, so here he goes.
He knows Martinez has never been here. His only 6-round fight went the distance, did Darryl Jones. So he's been here before, and he says, I already withstood so much punishment. Let me just give what I got.
Listen to the crowd. They're enjoying it.
Oh, big right hand there from Martinez, who stopped Jones in his tracks. Jones might have just given everything he had, and he got clipped by another right hook from Javier Martinez. Let's see if he listens to what Robert Garcia was telling him in the corner, to let his hands go and make the referee stop this fight.
Yeah, but Darryl Jones's recuperative powers are amazing. He gets hurt, he gets wobbled, he's back in a matter of seconds. And some of his ability to recover from big shots, fellas, is physical. He just takes a good shot, but a lot of it is mental.
Yep.
He's just refusing to go down.
It's a combination of both to be able to take a punch, physical and mental.
When Javier Martinez looks back on his career, he's going to have an awful lot of thanks to say for Darryl Jones and the lessons he taught him tonight.
Definitely. We were talking about earlier how these are good rounds of development for Javier Martinez. Someone who can take your best shot, but can also keep you on your toes with a power shot of his own. And that's what Darryl Jones has been in here, earning his pay, coming in here and testing Javier Martinez's mental resolve. Nice body shot once again from Martinez. And the question lingers, what is keeping Darryl Jones up?
Heart, fortitude, heart, toughness, and a stubbornness. He just doesn't want to be an opponent that gets knocked out by another prospect. He's given his best as he possibly can.
He's been stopped twice in his career, or no, he has not. He's been stopped in his debut by Ty McLeod.
There's the tempo change. There's the tempo.
And that's the barrage of punches that Robert Garcia was asking for. 20 seconds left here in round 6. But Jerry Cantu is too smart. He's gonna give Jones the benefit of the doubt. He's like, you didn't do it when it counted. And listen to the crowd giving props to both fighters. Big right hand to finish it off. And there is the congratulations in the center of the ring between Javier Martinez and Darryl Jones. This will be a win for Martinez, but I'll tell you what, He earned it. I think his hands are going to hurt from hitting Darryl Jones so
No
much.
doubt about it. Hands are definitely going to be sore, and if I was him, I would go ahead and get the ice bucket and soak my hands right after the fight. That
Somebody
does
give
happen.
Darryl Jones a bonus, man. He earned every bit of this. And all opponents and guys that come in to lose for the prospect are not all the same. Some lay down and some fight as hard as they can. They come out on the short end, but they leave away with respect, and Darryl Jones has my respect tonight.
The body work, that was the signature to this win tonight for Martinez. Digging down to the body, getting Jones to sit directly in front of him at times. He landed some hellacious shots over the top. I mean, he hit him with everything. The kitchen sink, you name it. But Jones showed a lot of mental toughness, a lot of mental fortitude. In this fight, he was hit with uppercuts, clean shots, right hooks, you name it. And he took it, and he took it well.
And
Yeah, I respect it.
He was giving it back too, Dre.
He gave what he could. I mean, he was outgunned, he was outmatched, but he did what he could, and I respect it. And that's how a lot of gym fighting is, where you have younger fighters, you know, sparring older guys that they know they can't compete punch for punch, but they use tricks. They use, you know, trying to get in a young fighter's head. You know, they get hit with a shot, they talk them off and say, no, you didn't hurt me. That's the kind of stuff you see in the gym. Javier Martinez got that in a real fight tonight.
All right, so Mark Chinook has the official particulars. Who won this fight and what are the scores? Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for 6 incredible rounds of boxing. After 6 rounds here inside Pachanga, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Christy Rosario scores the bout 60-54. Max DeLuca and Patricia Morse-Jarman both score the bout 60-53. For your winner by unanimous decision, Javier Milwaukee Made Martinez.
So Martinez improves to 5-0 and